toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the message, the mystery, the miracle, the Mother, the Spirit of guidance. Everything lost is found again in a new form, in a new way. Everything hurt is healed again in a new time, in a new day. Change is, touch is, touch is, change is. Change us, touch us, touch us, change us. Welcome to episode 6 of Star Circle. I'm Reverend Dr. Jude. Today I'd like to share with you a spell. It was created by my friend and good witch Sufi sister, Sarah Rain. Here's some words she used to introduce it. What is a spell? It's an active prayer. It is the intention and desires of prayer wrapped up with sensory experience, words, actions, symbolic and magical associations that strengthen and energize the prayer. Our world is hurting. Our political climate is volatile and polarized. Our communities are suffering, and we need to do everything we can to help lift our society toward higher values, compassion, generosity, integrity, peace, justice, and harmony. Now, Sarah created the spell around the election and to encourage voting. I also support people who are choosing the strategy of not voting. But I would like to encourage everyone to learn how to perform magic spells like this one in your life anytime you need the empowerment. Sarah says, feel free, very welcome to add, rearrange, and adjust it in any way that suits your traditions and preferences. But let's begin talking about what you're going to need. Smudge supplies. Sage is for purity and strength. Dragon's blood is for wisdom and ancestral blessing. An incense burner, lighter, and fan. I'm going to include in the description of the podcast Sarah's PayPal in case you'd like to support her work. And also there will be a link to the actual printed instructions that she gave and that I am sharing today. So you're also going to want an altar or table or surface of some kind, maybe a tablecloth even on the ground, whatever works for you. We're going to be making magic bundles as part of our ritual, and that you will need a 9-inch round or square cloth. Now we're all going to be using earth-friendly materials like cotton or hemp. You need at least two 13-inch lengths of string. Again, cotton or hemp. An array of herbs, oils, and stones. I'm going to explain more about that. Small pieces of paper and a pen for symbols and words of power. Personal power associations as you wish. And again, I'm going to share some of her recommendations. You might want a drum or a rattle. You might need a small shovel, a fire, or a living stream. We're also going to talk about that a little more. It depends on what your intention is. But a fire outdoors, a wood stove, a fireplace would work, a river, creek, or ocean, or a garden. We always feast when we get together with our coven of witches. So bring something to eat or drink, chocolate and port, strawberries and lemonade, cake and wine, cookies and milk, donuts and coffee, whatever you wish. Enough for you to give some to the deities. And also a nice touch is to put your ritual supplies in some pretty dishes, trays, or goblets. But you can also go casual and make it easy, make it work for you. So again, you're going to want to plan ahead how you want to send your spell, your magic bundle, into the world. You can bury it in the earth, you can release it into a fire, or you can also send it into the currents of a river or ocean. So you'll be choosing materials for your bundle and filling it according to your chosen method of release. And you will only be using materials that are friendly to Earth and her creatures. Let's talk a little bit about magical associations for your prayer bundle. You're going to want to choose herbs, oils, stones, and personal power items that resonate with your intentions. Very small quantities of each, no minimum and no limit, but the size of your cloth and tie. So here are some associations with herbs, oils, and spices. Allspice is for determination. Basil brings happiness and steadies the mind. Bay is for success and psychic power. Cinnamon, courage and energy. Lemongrass clears obstacles and opens doors. Peppermint, you can open up a tea bag to get it out if you want. Peppermint is for action and mental clarity. Cedar is for strength and banishing fear. Frankincense, psychic power. Lavender, balance, peace, and kindness. Myrrh, healing, introspection, psychic power. Rose, love, peace, beauty. Sage, wisdom, and purity. Sandalwood, harmony. Stones are agate, that's for grounding and stability. Amethyst, protection, connecting with nobility, spiritual side, ideals rather than self-interest. Black tourmaline removes negative energy. Bloodstone, courage, vitality. Hematite, grounding, manifestation. Lapis lazuli, truth, awareness. Malachite, leadership, confidence. Rose quartz connects us with our higher self, true self, peace, and friendship. Tiger eye is for balance, grounding, discernment, softening stubbornness, creating flexibility. Turquoise, truth and wholeness. Some personal power associations include your hair, your saliva, your tears, your menstrual blood, your semen, your urine, dirt or gravel from your property or a place you love. This is basic grounded strength. Sacred water from anywhere in the world. Images and symbols that carry your intentions, printed and or drawn. Written words of power, ideals, and strong wishes. So the best place to get stuff is your own kitchen, garden, or linen closet. Using what you have on hand and trusting your own sense of energies is excellent. But if you want to go shopping, any like food co-op where they sell bulk dried herbs and spices, import store might share, or a ritual store might share the charcoal for incense burners, dragon blood, sage, things like that. Any kind of health food, uh, natural food, vitamin store may have precious gems, charcoal, and sage. Any shop, a bookstore for witchcraft, any pagan supply store, metaphysical store. So to prepare yourself for your ritual, you want to contemplate the essential qualities you want to encourage in our society. Put it in writing. Get clear about your own desires. Gather your supplies and set up your altar and sacred space as you wish. Smudge, get the dragon's blood and sage smoke going and the fan. Fan it around your body and all participants in the space you're working in. You can say, with this sacred smoke, I release distracting and unsupportive energies. I purify this space and welcome the wisdom of the ancestors. Blessed be. Now, I'll be right back to continue our spell. So my listeners know that I usually do a very simple casting the circle. And now today, using Sarah's guidance, we're going to do a more full version. She calls it quarters invocation. So we're going to get up and face each directions. You can use your hands in a gesture upraised, welcoming or commanding. You can use a pointer finger to command. Sarah usually holds her left hand toward the earth and her right hand up toward the direction. So we begin with the east and we say, I call to the powers of east, the element of air, the winds of change. Lend your gracious energy to this rite. Help us toward justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Breathe the breath of air in and out through the mouth 3 times. Blessed be. Now face the south and say, I call to the powers of the south, the elements of fire and the transformative flames. Lend your light and passion to this rite. Help us towards justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Breathe in the breath of fire, in through the mouth, out through the nose, 3 times. Blessed be. Face the west and say, I call to the powers of the west, the element of water and the changing tides. Lend your flowing currents to this right. Help us towards justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Breathe the breath of water in through your nose and out through your mouth 3 times. Blessed be. Now face the north and say, I call to the powers of the north, the element of the earth, and the strength of the ages. Lend your stabilizing wisdom to this right. Help us towards justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Breathe in the breath of earth, in and out through the nose 3 times. Blessed be. Face the center of your circle and say, I call to the powers of the center, the element of mystery and the subtle presence of truth. Lend your ever-present energy to this right. Help us toward justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Breathe the breath of ether in and out your nose, mouth, and whole body 3 times. Blessed be. Cast the circle. If you're in a small space, say the circle casting prayer while turning slowly in place to the right, east, south, west, north, and back to east. If you're in a large space or outdoors, walk the perimeter of your circle, beginning at the east, south, west, north, and back to east, while saying the following prayer. By the air, fire, water, earth, and spirit, in harmony with the ancestors and benevolent unseen beings, we recognize and declare this space protected, safe, and holy. We ask the living atmosphere of this place to witness and support our work. The circle is cast, so mote it be. Take a few breaths and feel your heart be open and spacious. Welcome the full presence of the divine. Raise your arms and heart while saying the following, and insert the specific names of your own cherished deities that you wish to invoke. Beloved Lord and Lady, Mother Earth, Father Sky, ever-living presence, and other names of your personal deities. We, your earthly children, call you to be with us. Give us courage and strength to shape our lives and our society in harmony with the values you've instilled in us. Through this rite, let us embody your loving presence. We dedicate ourselves to do our part to create a healthy and harmonious society. Help us towards justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Blessed be. Now we're going to make our bundles. And you're going to put your symbols and magic items that you've chosen into a 9-inch piece of cloth. Take a moment as you add each item to breathe in its qualities, admire its colors, textures, remember the significance and power of each item, and you may make a statement for each item. I add to this magic a stone of truth. I add to this magic some cinnamon for courage. I add to this magic my own hair for wisdom and power. When all items are in the center of your cloth, carefully close up the cloth like a little wonton, tie the string around it, adding 3 knots. With each knot, say the following: I bind this magic bundle in honor of those who've gone before, the knowledge and power of the ancestors. I bind this magic bundle in honor of this moment in humanity, the deep need for a wholesome society, integrity, safety, love, and peace. I bind this magic bundle in honor of those yet to come, the next generations for whom we wish to create a just and harmonious society and healthy world. Now we're going to pray with the spoken word, the drum, a chant. Hold your prayer bundle while you dance your body around, stomp and clap. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord and the Lady, and put on some music and boogie, drum, sing, raise some energy. You may have pagan ditties that you like. I'm going to share one that's wonderful, done in a spiral dance, if you know how to lead your group in that. She changes everything she touches, and everything she touches changes. She changes everything she touches, and everything she touches changes. She changes everything she touches, and everything she touches changes, changes, touches, changes, touches, changes, touches, changes, touches. After drumming and dancing and chanting up some good energy, gather all the powerful energy in your hands, heart, and breath, and press it all into your magic bundle, saying, with the strength and might of the elements, aligned with the life force of earth and sky, in harmony with the will of the gods and goddesses, may these intentions fly into the world with the passion of my soul. May all public servants embody the power, presence of love, peace, and justice. May my human family rise up, inspired and strengthened, hitting the poles and carrying the ideals of humanity, harmony, compassion, and truth to all. Blessed be. Now release your magic bundle. As you've chosen, you're going to plant it in the earth as a seed that will grow in strength with the fertile, solid ground sustaining and holding. Or you're going to release it into a river or ocean with the currents and waves that will carry our intentions with grace and power. Or you're going to release it into a fire that the heat and flames will transform it into pure energy, the power and light, carrying your prayers with fiery passion. Keep it going. Personal, physical reminder for self. Tie, oil, take the extra links of string and tie one onto your own body, wrist, ankle, or hair. Plan to keep this reminder of your intentions on your person. If you used an oil or a resin incense in your magic bundle, you may do a personal anointing. Put a little bit on your heart, forehead, hands, feet, belly. Plan to do this personal anointing in this way each day. Keep your spell work in the forefront of your awareness as much as possible in the coming weeks. That's how it works. Now we enjoy our libation and feasting over the food and drink, say, I offer these fruits of the earth, sun, and human hands as a gesture of my gratitude and love. May my offering be accepted, taken into the body of the Mother, strengthening the unseen beings, and welcomed into my own body. May the intentions of this spell be strengthened and woven into my own being. Blessed be. Leave a portion of the food and drink on the earth, or release it into the river or the ocean. Then all humans present may partake. Feel it becoming a part of your body, energizing you as you integrate your prayer into your whole being. Now we thank our deities. Take a few breaths again to focus on your beloved divine. Raise your arms and say, Beloved Lord and Lady, Mother Earth, Father Sky, ever-living divine presence. Again, name your favorite deities here. Mine include Mother Tara and the Archangel Raphael and Lord Ganesh. We thank you for being with us. As we end this rite, please give us courage and strength to continue your good work, shaping our lives and our society with compassion, justice, strength, and peace. Blessed be. Now when we do our spell work, we release the directions in the same order that they were invoked. Face the east and say, Thank you, O element of air, winds of change. Please continue carrying these energies into the world, breathing inspirations of justice, peace, compassion, and strength into humanity. Blessed be. Face the south and say, Thank you, O element of fire, transformative flames. Please continue burning bright with these energies, shining justice, peace, compassion, and strength for all humanity. Face the west and say, Thank you, O element of water, changing tides. Please continue flowing forth with these energies of justice, peace, compassion, and strength for all humanity. Blessed be. Face the north and say, Thank you, O element of earth, strength of the ages. Please continue supporting and sustaining these energies, bringing all of humanity the wisdom of justice, peace, compassion, and strength. Blessed be. Face the center of your circle and say, Thank you, O element of ether, the mystery, the magic. Please continue holding the powerful guiding presence of truth that all humanity may know justice, strength, peace, and compassion. Blessed be. We open the circle, feeling the full presence of our intentions, the ongoing blessings and strength of all the elements and the divine beings. May the circle be open but never unbroken. May the love of the goddess be ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. May the circle be open but never unbroken. May the love of the goddess be ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. How can anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How can anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How can anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul.